name is Daniel Rojas, and I'm a composer and producer based in LA. You might know me from projects like KPop Demon Hunters, Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts, or Marvel's Hit Monkey. For me, it was about 5 to 5.5 years of work on that project. What made this project so unique, it was not based on any IP, there was no story, so there was a freedom to go anywhere. Is it gonna be more anthemic, or is it gonna be a little more intimate or more bubblegum pop? When you are doing something in a genre that is so varied, you have the freedom to do everything. And when it's an original movie, a lot of times people need to hear everything to know what they like. I think the hardest song, and EJ agrees, was How It's Done, which is the first song of the movie. A big team effort. The Black Label worked on it. Mark Sonnenblick helped with lyrics as well. Honestly, I lost count of how many different demos and versions and things we had to do. Especially in the world of streaming, it's so important to hook your audience in early enough. And the pressure was so high. This song had to sell the movie. One of the things I remember that was a cool experience was we did a test screening down in the Irvine Spectrum, and it was with families, and they invited a bunch of kids. The songs were still temp mixes. Only a few shots were actually animated. Most of it was still storyboards, and it was still a hit, like the kids were like super into it. Adults liked it too. And I think that definitely was a moment that made us believe a little bit more, okay, this is getting somewhere. Like, people are responding well and it's promising. I think I'm like master of none, but I do a lot of different things. And nowadays, there's a lot of projects like that don't necessarily need a super specific orchestral score, but just elements of orchestra with elements of EDM and like more DJ type stuff mixed with modern production. And those are kind of the things that I usually get called on. The past few years, so much of scoring is about the sound. The notes or harmonies are still the basis of everything, but the production is really what sets things apart. Whether it is like a strange instrument or just like not standard way to record something or run it through crazy effects. Scores like Cristobal Tapia de Beer that does like White Lotus or Utopia that are so unique sounding, that stands out like immediately. And nowadays, our instrument is the computer. There's so many libraries, so many plugins, so many techniques and things that you have to learn. Just how you would spend hours and hours practicing a violin or a clarinet or something. You have to spend that much time in your computer. When I first moved here, there was a little bit more of a route of like assistantship, and then moving into doing additional music or arranging, orchestration. All those jobs still exist, but I think the way you work has kind of shifted. Those large teams are not as feasible anymore. The budgets have come down, but there's more projects in general. There's definitely more production companies and all these streaming shows now, audio podcasts, video games. You have to be even more knowledgeable about production because the budgets oftentimes don't have full orchestra anymore, or like the budget to get a professional mixer. So as a composer, it's really important that you can produce your own stuff, especially early on when you're even less likely to get a budget where you can have collaborators. You kind of have to defend yourself at first with your own skills. In film music and in records, so much is also who you know and how, if people know you as well. Networking is so important, and it's something that is difficult for a lot of us creatives because many people, including myself, are more introverted. Sometimes you do have to kind of put yourself out there and really try to make those connections, because you could be making the coolest music, but if you don't show it around and you don't connect to people, it's just gonna live in your hard drive forever. Put things on streamers, put things on YouTube, make it easy for people to find you, because otherwise the years can go by and it's so hard to get noticed with so many other artists out there as well.